Hello, it's Yvonna here from Enjoy Your Life Coaching and Healing. And we're going to talk about the full moon in Libra. And it's a super moon as well. This is all about abundance, blocks, and releasing them. Because with the full moon, you're always releasing stuff. And it's also with creating balance and harmony. Because Libra is a scale, so you may feel there are some things that are quite out of balance. It's quite possible that you've been feeling a little bit low on the love front, or the fulfillment front, because it's just the way the planets are at the moment. So continuing on from last time, are you still hanging on to something? Are you maybe hanging on to something because you're a bit frightened or anxious about letting it go and completely doing something new, moving on? How about you create a support network? Because that will usually help catch you if you fall. But usually at this time of the time period, fortnight, when you let go of something with the full moon, it's going to be really good. So if you still feel anxious and frightened, create a support network and always trust your intuition. You got to work with your intuition. If you know you got to let something go, but you still keep on hanging on to it, you're not working with your intuition. Your intuition is saying, I know it's better for me to let that go, etc. You get the picture. So once you release it, you'll be relieved once you've untied that knot and let go of whatever it is that you need to let go of, or feel that you need to let go of. There may be a lot of emotions, and that's why you can call in your trustworthy help and support network. You will feel lighter, better, clearer, and it will be easier to follow your true path. And maybe an even brighter future than you could have imagined will be revealed. So please, if you know you gotta let go of something, do it. You'll find out later when you look back on it. We'll come back to that as well, actually. What we want to do now, because this is probably what we have been doing already, and a lot of the stuff has already been coming up. We want to go really deep inside. We want to work out more about what our purpose is, what we're here to do, and we're going to work on our shadow side. You might have heard of shadow play, that sort of stuff. So what we need to do now with the full moon is let go of all the issues and the blocks that come up, including lack of motivation, lack of inspiration, the darker side of your emotions, and any difficulties, blocks, and challenges. So however you want to do it, think about these things, rewind the video, listen again, or read the text after, and really let go of these things. Then there was the asterisks. If you feel like you have a lot on your plate, maybe have a chat with a coach or a really good friend, because they can really help you regroup everything. Instead of having a plate completely full, they can put everything in little boxes with you, for you, and that way you can decide where to go first, which little bit to tackle first, or maybe you can do a few things about 3 of the subjects, and that will clear the overloaded plate. That goes with all the blocks and everything else. If you feel unbalanced, because we're still in the Libra, maybe go and see a healer or even get distance healing so you can be rebalanced and recentered, because it's really important to stay like that. when I do an energy healing for a face-to-face client, I put my hands on their shoulders. The first thing we do is calming down the energies, saying hello to the energies, connecting my energy to their energy basically. And then what we do is balancing before we move on to other stuff. Usually that's the way it goes. Not always. Everybody's unique. So get some help, because you would help your friends as much as you can, usually. You got to do that for yourself too. Treat yourself like you would treat your best friend. There you go. Really with caring compassion. Honor your needs, all of your needs. Be creative about how you express yourself to others as well. Start communicating about what you started around the new moon. So have a think back 15 days ago. What did you start? What was it that came up? It was the new moon in Pisces, so going with the flow and emotions and creativity. If you can remember, can work out what it was that you started, then now, a fortnight later, things will be more clear, communication will be more clear, and everything will flow a bit easier. Then we've got our usual questions. There we go. What do you really want to do? Ties in with all that as well. What is it that you really want to do? What is stopping you? We are in the full moon after all. We're releasing, we're letting go, and we're getting rid of. What is stopping you? Get rid of it. All the blocks and everything. Are there any old, outdated beliefs? Are those beliefs true now? It's very likely that something like that has popped up already, and that means you got to look at it. You got to work on it. Are they true now? Release anything that is not true to you, who you are now, and step into your power and thus your freedom. What other things are covering your true power, your truth? That points back to the darker side of your emotions. Do your shadow work. When it comes up, do it. Take some time. It's so important. What other things are covering your power so that your power can't come out? Is it, for example, not believing in yourself or not believing in your abilities? When somebody says something about that, go into it for yourself, internalize it, go into it. That way you can deal with it. Are you not believing that you are abundant? Are you not believing that you can be abundant, that there is abundance? Release that block really quickly. Are you not believing that you're allowed to be free, that you can have all the freedom that you want? Stop holding back. Stop holding yourself back. What we need to do is heal our hearts, basically. There was something about a few planets being on the 8th degree and stuff, and the 8th has got to do with abundance as well, so that's why we have release all the abundance blocks. So heal your heart and love yourself. Treat yourself as you would be your best friend. Then what we can think about as well, more questions, is which values give you your sense of self? So this is your sense of self, your own identity, who you are, your sense of self, not ego. That's different. So in a good way, what am I worthy of? Am I worthy of a flasher car, something? Am I worthy of being in a perfect relationship where everything is balanced and mutual? Or is it just me giving, and the other person taking? Am I worthy of a balanced relationship? Of course you are. Are you in it? No. Release it. It's full moon. Balanced relationships. So have a look at any relationships within the family as well, relationships, friendships, all sorts of stuff, and make sure that they are balanced with the giving and the taking and everything else as well. Listen to your inner wisdom, work with your intuition, clear your mind, because the moon was in Virgo just before, so that's where are we now? We're on Sunday now, so on Saturday it changed, but we've been clearing our mind by writing, and if you haven't done it, you can still do that now. Writing, for example, make lists, get organized, writing in your story or writing in your journal, just to clear your mind. If it's like when you go to sleep and you can't sleep and you have a pen and paper next to your bed or your phone, shouldn't have a screen before, write down the stuff that's in your head that's keeping you awake. Once it's written down, you don't have to think about it anymore, and in the morning you can just, oh yeah, that's right, that's what I was thinking last night, and then at least you can have a little bit better sleep. So writing. Sort everything out, clean stuff, clear out stuff, and organize stuff. But we look at little details, but also we don't get hung up on details. Now, when planning ahead, this is what we're doing now, or what we're doing over the next few days. When planning ahead, look back at where you were about a year ago. Just over a year ago, lockdowns started happening. So look back to where you were just prior to lockdown. What were you doing? Then, where are you now? How far have you come, basically, especially with all this sort of stuff? And then look at all the changes that you've made happen, because you're making everything happen, right? Then line up all the possibilities with your current plans and ideas and come from your heart space while you do that. There are so many possibilities. All you have to do is look around. Even with writing. I don't know if you know what a mind map is, but you put your idea in the middle, and then here you make a text balloon, and you put in some different ideas that are related to that. And then here, for example, you put all the resources that you have already, and over there you put how it will make you feel and all these feelings everywhere, etc. And then your whole piece of paper will be full, and it's called a mind map because you're mapping what is in your mind and then you're grouping things together. It works quite well with a lot of different things. So another thing as well is, where are you feeling vulnerable or out of balance? It's over the last few days, it might be that people have been feeling more lonely or unfulfilled. If you have that feeling like you're kind of like moping, and it's like you can't put your finger on it, but you don't feel satisfied, you don't feel fulfilled with anything, that's what's been happening. So the antidote to that is to fill your heart up with self-love. Once you're able to do that, once you're able to fill yourself up, then you don't have the unfulfilled feelings as strong or as much anymore. So the way to fill your heart up with self-love is to acknowledge all the good things that you do when you do them, and afterwards as well, or you write in a gratitude journal, because everything you're grateful for, everything that you focus on, it grows and it grows. So the more you're grateful for things, the more you're grateful for yourself for being such a good person, for example, because you're doing all these good things, the more you'll see that you are a good person, the more you'll love yourself, and the more you come from your heart, because the more you love yourself, the more everything goes really easy. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to love ourselves and go with the flow. Right. I'm Yvonna from Enjoy Your Life Coaching and Healing, and I hope you found this quite interesting, and hopefully you can work with some of the questions. And we'll see you again in 15 days, I guess. Enjoy this full moon. Have a look outside. Be outside in the moon if you can, and connect with the moon. Do all your releasing, and then come back, disconnect, and ground yourself back to earth. Enjoy yourself, and we'll probably see a brand new you. Bye.